university for about 5 years, and currently I work as a teacher, but for with children too. But at the university, I teach young students, young people. But in the afternoon, especially, I work with children too. And okay, that's all. Great to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to meet you.
So do I. You are you are where are you from?
Fiji.
Oh, Fiji. It's an island, no?
Yes, yes, it's an island in the South Pacific.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know about your country. Mhm.
Yeah, you have read about my country or you have heard about it.
Well, especially on the internet and some
Yeah.
books too. Yeah, it's um, I think it's a wonderful country because it's an island, but it's too hot, I suppose. Can be too hot in the morning. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it would be a peaceful place to live. No?
Very peaceful.
Yeah.
It's not always hard. Like in the part of the island where I am in, it's actually pretty cold. Like right now, it has been raining for the past 2 days, and it's quite
Oh,
Wow.
chilly here right now. Hmm.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well. Hmm.
It's cool. Well, thank you, Oriana and Curti. Well, actually, your accent sounds like a little bit more British, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think because
we are taught in the British curriculum, and that's the way we pronounce things when we were younger. Like when we were in primary school, that's how we learned.
wow,
Mhm.
that's what I thought. Well, that's a good English. Better than the informal American. But anyway, we can communicate still. All right. I'm gonna show you some pictures. Probably some of you took some Cambridge exams. Probably, are you familiar with Cambridge exams? Yes?
Yeah.
No? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cambridge exams.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from England, from the UK. That university, offers a accreditation. I mean, accredited uh, exams, for international common frame European of a language. So that language, it's been standardized so we can communicate at certain levels. Goes from the basic, intermediate, and advanced. And there is another one goes like a proficiency. All right. So and each one of them they have a different kind of a rubrics. You know what a rubric is? Rubrics are, there's certain standards that if a person goes through a language, they have to follow a certain pattern, like the way, the speed of your talking, the wide range of vocabulary, certain words that you have to, I mean, you have to go through, link context, if your speech is very clear. They don't care about much of the accent, but they care about what you mean. But that's how the Cambridge exams are like. Okay, but now we're gonna go from the basic one, basic speaking, because this is a speaking skill, weekly day practices, because we develop this once a week, like it says, no, weekly day. And the purpose of this is to make and improve our language, whoever level of English we are. And if because with understanding all of this, we can link ideas, we can make better decisions, or we can make a plain conversation, or we can carry, good conversation with anyone, and at any kind of a subject, All right, I'm gonna show you these pictures that goes from movers, which is a level. Then we go with pet. Okay, pet is a preliminary English test, which is like an intermediate, high intermediate level of English, and we're just gonna stop until there because the hour. I mean, the practice of this speaking is until 8 o'clock. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna share it and tell me if you can look at it. Let me see, where is it? This is the window, and here it is. Where is it? Here we go. Picture. Yeah. Okay. Can you see this? Yes. All right.
Yes.
So this picture is kind of similar to one another, but I want you just to tell me how many differences can we find in this picture. We're gonna start with the first one who has been previously here in the meet room, and then with Oriana. All right. I mean, Curdy, can you please tell us, what kind of differences can you find in these pictures?
Oh, I start.
Yes.
There's a lot of differences I see. So starting from that little island, the first one does not have any coconut trees. The second one has two of those. And then the position of the boat in respect to the sun. So the first one is like in front of the sun. The second red boat is in between the island and the sun. You want me to continue?
Pretty much it. Well, no, you describe it well. But that's good, Cody. Thank you. All right, we're gonna ask Oriana. Oriana, can you tell me is something probably you found something different?
Yeah, it could be the the yellow one bike. It's a different to another one of the left side, and there is a tower too next to the two bikes. The one of them have a spider, and the other one have a camel, maybe. And can see a duck over
seagull?
yeah, and on the other ones. Okay, I I think that's all. Yeah.
I think that's all. Have any of you noticed that one of the girls is taller than the other? Actually, I think Curdy knows this.
Oh, yeah. The right, it's a little one, no? The left, the right, little more.
Yeah, the right picture, the girl, with the yellow shirt, she's smaller. And the right picture.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so did you notice as well that the judge is in the first picture is like right in front of the sun?
Oh yeah, a red judge. Yeah.
A red judge. Yeah, and then the other picture, of course, that is approaching to the sun. Where the sun is. Yeah, really good. Actually, I noticed that each one of you are applying different kind of a description. I mean, kind of a description, and which is good. A lot of prepositions going on, like between, right between, in front of, behind, and stuff. Okay, so those are the principles to describe something and to in an accurate way. Okay, that is good. Okay, so well, yeah, it's part of the speech. Basically, you master, how to describe things. And basically, if you're involved in this kind of a exam, you're just gonna pass it right then. The examiner is gonna tell you, yeah, you're fine. You got 20 or you got 100 points. For this. Anyway, okay, we're just gonna pass to another picture. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, tell me about this picture. We're gonna start now with Oriana. Oriana, can you mention or describe what kind of differences we see in these pictures? Oh, Oriana, are you there? Hello?
Okay,
Is she?
I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
All
Yeah.
right, all right.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start. One of the picture have a little boy, and
Mm-hmm.
one of them it's a little bit sad, and the other one it's happy, could be,
Yeah.
and she's a woman. Behind to the first, the with a happy boy, and she's reading or writing. Oh, she
Uh-huh.
looks happy too.
Mm-hmm.
And behind of here, I have a big bed with with a blanket, pink blanket, and no drawers. But the other bed had a small horrid. No, it's a sock. No, a
Mm-hmm.
sock or a horrid. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I think it's that.
Okay, thank you, Rihanna. Kurti, can you tell me the same thing? Probably you observed something different.
Okay. Um, so like the first woman has curly hair, and the
Uh-huh.
second one has straight hair.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
And the second one has longer hair, and her hair like fills up that space in between the woman and the bed. Like in the first one, you see a little whites the walls.
Uh-huh.
You can see the tiny bit of the wall beside the bed and the woman. But in the second one, you don't see that because her hair like fills up the space and blocks that view, prevents that view. And then in the first one, you see a pair of socks on the bed, and in the
Mm-hmm.
second one, the socks is under the bed.
Mm-hmm. It is true.
And yeah, and the first one has one picture. I mean, sorry, two pictures, and the second one has one picture
Mm-hmm.
on the wall. That
Right.
is. The first one, I don't know if Oriana mentioned this. The mat is round, and the second one, the mat is square.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those
Yeah,
carpets,
and in the
they're different
first
shape.
one, what else? I think like the way the boy is placed more in front in the second one. In the first picture, he's placed a little back, so his like head. You can see like more of the green carpet in the green floor in the first one compared to the second one.
Uh-huh. It's true. Wow. Wow. So I'm really pleased, with the description, But you did it awesome. You did it marvelous. Well, that was awesome, splendid. Okay, so have any of you noticed that the girl, she just in the second picture doesn't have an eye, neither, the eyebrow? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just noticed that right now.
Yeah, yeah. And the other one, like, she got both eyes, both eyebrows, completely seen in there. But yeah, that's right. She's reading, the same book, and yeah, like Curtis says, she's a little bit, filling up the space, from what is the square of the bed. It's really cool, good descriptions. Nobody probably wouldn't notice right then. It's really cool, just to notice. Very cool. Cool. We're just gonna make this level a little bit interesting. So we're gonna change a picture. Okay, that'll be okay. All right. Here we go with the other picture. Where is it? Right here. Okay. I'm gonna introduce. I'm gonna share screen with you, and there it is. Okay. Can you see this picture? Okay, like an examiner will tell you in the middle of the exam, he's gonna show you, some pictures, and he's gonna tell you, um, you are going to have. Hold on, I have a call. I'm sorry. Aló, tío. Bien, Tito. Estoy aquí en medio de una sesión ahorita. Estoy enseñando inglés. No, ahorita no. Le llamo después, Tito. Ya, Tito, ya. Okay, sorry about that. I spoke in Spanish. But anyway, okay, so in this picture, what you're seeing here is you have to make a story. Okay, so there are 5 pictures in this card, and you have to join them according to whatever I don't know, story you can make up out of it. So you can start like from top to down, or from down to up, or however you want, or however you think it is right to describe it. And you have only 1 minute to describe it. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds so you can see the whole picture and think about what you can say. All right. Okay, 30 seconds already passed. Okay, any volunteer who wants to describe the picture? Or I'm gonna say,
Okay.
but all right. Okay, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a family, and they're having a birthday party for one of their sons. And then the son is really happy to receive a present. The present is wrapped up in a very big box. That's about 6 o'clock. So at 10 past 6, the boy unwraps a present, and he's really happy to have received a set of drums. And then it's like 8 o'clock, and he's playing the drums very loudly. And about 10 o'clock, the parents are kind of tired listening to all those loud noises, and they're trying to prevent trying to escape that noise at 10 o'clock.
Good. Awesome. Thank you, Curdy. Now let's take the turn with Oriana. Oriana, tell us what you can describe from here.
Yeah. It looks like a birthday too, and the family is having a dinner. In the first picture with all their children, in the second one, one of the children receive a gift, and all the family has no idea about the gift, but a few minutes later, the boy is in shock. Well, he received battery with drums, and
Mhm.
he's a little bit emotional, and he started playing his drums, and almost 10 family are in the living room and with the baby, and the boy he's playing the drums, and he's kind of a huge um, a huge sound with the drums, and the
Mhm.
father is a little bit uncomfortable with the noise, with a big noise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
Mhm.
is true. It is true. Totally true. Well,
Mhm.
so if you notice as well, there are two kinds of this story description from Curdy and Oriana. So both of you have different points of view. Well, I mean, recited or well uttered, and yeah, so well understood as well. Okay, so I may add something. Probably some of you know did it, like you mentioned about the time, which is really cool because that describes the kind of attention you have of the picture. So that makes interesting. If you're telling someone, of course, you're gonna make me to see. Oh yeah, that's right. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 p.m. or he had a party. Around. I mean, he's present around 6. Basically the whole day. He's been celebrating his party. Okay, and there is another thing. Probably this boy had his present at 6 o'clock. He had after that, a I don't know. So probably a sharing time, with food and everything. Well, they had it before, but they kept doing it, after 6. And the boy started, playing the drums from 8 to 10. So imagine how much disturbed was in that house. All of them, they were afraid, about the noises, except the baby. The baby was happy over there. He was just sleeping. Well, that's okay. Well, yeah, that's already cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna pass another picture, and that picture that'll be a little bit different. And thank you, for your description of the story or for the makeup of the story. And this picture, the following one, it will describe the odd one out or the odd one out. Okay, the odd one out is like choosing what it doesn't correspond in the line. Okay, so there is something that is odd, and the problem doesn't make sense or it's not right to be there, and you have to tell me why it is not. It doesn't fit in there, and why the others they fit or they have something in common. All right. Okay, I'm gonna share it, the screen, and here we go. Okay, we're just gonna. I mean, the sense of this is the first line, then the second, third, and fourth line. Okay, so from left to right. Okay, so you have to tell me. We're just gonna go one by one. Okay, so we're gonna start with Curdy, the first line, then Oriana, the second line, then the Curdy, the third, and Oriana, the fourth. Right, and then we're gonna take turns. If Curdy was the first one, she's gonna be the second one. Then, okay. So telling us, a different point of view and why the odd one out is like. All right. Okay, Curdy, can you tell us? Yeah, tell me.
Okay. I don't. What do we have to exactly tell? I couldn't get the questions you asked.
Okay, so what we are going to do in this picture is to find out the odd one out. So that means there is one
Okay.
of the line
Oh yeah.
pictures that doesn't fit. So, and you
Okay.
have to tell
Okay.
me why it doesn't fit and why the other three, fit or they have relation or in common. or something kind of.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So for the first one, it is a book because the other three are fruits, and that is the odd one out. It's a book.
All right. Good one. Okay. And now we're gonna go with Oriana. Thank you, Curly. Oriana.
The second one, we'll see. Can be picture number one, picture number two, picture number three. Oh, can be picture number four.
Mhm.
The lady, it's on in the bakery. Yeah, and the rest of the other ones, people are painting now.
Mhm.
And okay, the difference is the last one, the last picture, the fourth picture, because it's the lady, it's bakery. She's buying some bread, and it's another different activity, no, not like the other ones.
Of course, that's the point. There's different activities because the first three
Yeah,
they're painting. All of them they're painting, and the last
yeah,
one she's buying something, isn't she? Okay, good.
yeah.
The third. Thank you, Rihanna. The third raw, Curdy.
I will say the second one because the other three they're close up shots or close up views of the animals, and the
Mhm.
second one it's like a far distance, so that fish is kind of small compared to other three.
Of course, and about the size as well, is it?
Yeah, the
All of them,
size.
they're bigger than the small fish. But good observation. Good. I like this. I like it. All right, Oriana, a fourth one.
Oh yeah, the fourth one. Picture number two, number three, number four. I can see picture number one is different the other ones because in the first one is washing his car, and
Mhm.
the other ones it's are similar activities, but by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, by themselves. Yeah, okay. Are you agree with that, Curdy?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it depends on like whatever you observe, whatever stands
Mm-hmm.
out. But what stood out to me in the last one is the quantity of the water. Like
Uh-huh.
the first, third, and fourth ones, like is this a little bucket, and the second one is I think a tap, and the last one is a bucket or a tub. But for the second one, the quantity of water is much larger. It's like a whole swimming
Uh,
pool.
Of
But
course.
I,
And
yeah,
and what about if I put you this way? The activity that they're doing is washing or taking a bath.
yeah,
Which one is not taking a bath or washing? Which
yeah.
one
the first
activity
one,
is?
yeah.
Yeah, the first one is just washing out the car. See, the
Mhm.
third picture is she's washing her hair. Just like a scrubbing and stuff with the shampoo.
Mhm.
The other one is like you're just taking or bathing the dog. You're just washing it. But in the only one who's not washing because probably he's clean. Hopefully, is the one who's swimming.
Um,
Yeah,
yes,
the one
yeah.
who's swimming is not taking a bath, or is consider to taking a bath. I don't think so. Yeah, but it's like that, is it? Does it make sense?
Mm,
Yeah. Does it have a little bit more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
So,
yeah.
so yeah, because the it's but no, your observation, like I think they go far beyond of comprehension from a little ones, but it's all right, to appreciate it, all of that. So it's what we see, for example, the amount of quantity of water, or the kind of a device that are just used using and stuff, or the kind of a state they are found themselves right
Mhm.
now, and everything. It's all right. But in this kind of exams, simple like, okay, so the first one is washing, say the third one is washing, and the fourth one is washing. Okay, the activity is washing, but except the second one, he's swimming. That's his activity.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, does it make sense?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more
All
clear.
right. Okay. So please,
Mm-hmm.
cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Don't be sad. Okay. The odd one out of this picture now. Okay. So we're gonna start with Oriana and then Curdy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, the first, it's similar like the other one, no? The three of one are fruits, and one of them, the third, it's a book.
Yep. Can you tell me in another
Yeah,
way of view? Probably. Okay. It's the book. It's a book, and the fruits are fruits. Probably any other
yeah.
difference? For example, textures, maybe
Yeah, different. Yeah.
composition.
Um. Yeah. Orange and lemon are juicy,
Uh
and
huh.
pineapple are more more dry can be. And the book is a book, no? A book can be heavy or yeah, can
Probably
be
the.
heavy or
Oh
uh-huh.
yeah, heavier. Yeah, the book is heavier. Except not pineapple always is heavier. But composition could be percentages. I mean percentage of water probably could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the book is all dried out. Doesn't have any kind of a
Ah, yeah.
humidity. While the fruits
Ah,
are like 90% water. Is it? Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
90%
good one.
water. Yeah.
Gertie.
Um, for the second one, the elephant, because the other three have wings. They are birds with wings, but the elephant cannot fly, and it's much heavier
Mhm.
than the others.
Of course. Have you seen any elephant lately? No, no. Well, me, I'm not an elephant, but I'm very close from it. Anyway, all right. Okay, good. Yeah, like you said, the biggest. He's the biggest mammal. He's a mammal. The other ones are oviparous. That's how we say it. Oviparous. Like they have feathers. Yeah, good. All right. Oriana.
Yeah. Okay. It's those pictures are a little bit confused, but I'm trying on it. Define which the difference. Picture number one, it's they are at school, they are learning maths. The
Mm-hmm.
second one, they are at home.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, they are at school too, and the fourth one, they are school maybe or the class. Okay, can be the different could be number two, picture number two, because it's different activity at home. They are at
Mm.
home baking or a cake could be or wash the dishes. But the other ones are at school, have different
Mm-hmm.
activities, but they are at school. At school.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Very clear. Good. Thank you, Oriana. Curdy, the last one. Gertie? Gertie? Are you there? Connection lost.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah, probably. She's.
Mhm.
Yeah, when she's back, probably we're gonna keep going. Like it's still, 10 minutes. But this is how we do, Oriana. About how can we make people participate. For example, she's my friend, from my mission, and I'm really glad she's here because she speaks like in any other, I mean, in other kind of level of English, isn't she?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
point.
So,
Hmm? It's the
that's the
point.
point.
Yeah.
That is the
Uh-huh.
point.
Yeah.
Really cool. And yeah, and well, I think um, we with this any kind of level they are realizing I mean, they can see or they can make themselves to be more accurate in what the meaning, I mean, what the pictures are related or have something in common. It's the same in whatever we are doing, even if there is activities, or if there is something else, we can do something, and take decisions out of it because we understand the situation, we understand everything. That's the point of the speaking part. Okay. And let me see, Curdy, are you there? Uh-huh. Okay. Let's pass. I mean, okay, so what do you think in the odd one out it's in the last raw? Mariana.
Um, the fourth one, la última, the fourth one, the fourth
Uh-huh.
one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the first raw, huh?
Uh, Different. Oh, yeah. I got it. The first has a curly hair. The second one, yeah, the same. The third
Mm-hmm.
one's strong hair, straight hair, and the other one has a curly hair too. The woman, it's different because she has long straight hair. Okay, so yeah, straight hair. The woman, the
The
third picture.
woman,
Uh-huh.
of course.
Yeah,
That is the odd one out. Or in other case, I may say, if there is three related with curly hair, the only one who has a different kind of hair, which is straight, is the third one. But if I want to make a point of the kind of color, I think
yeah.
the odd one out in that case will be the black hair. Is it? Because the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because the other ones are, I mean, clear. They are light hair.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde is light. Red. It's not a red, dark red, but it's just like a pallid red, and the other one is orange, still in the
Yeah.
lighter scale of color, which is good.
Yeah.
Good. But
Mm-hmm.
the right answer is straight hair because it's obvious. It's very logical. All right, good. Okay, awesome. Now we're gonna upgrade the level of English so we can, make it, a different kind of level. We're gonna go to a different level because the level you did is a basic one, which is really cool. Now the intermediate, advanced intermediate. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share a screen, and that will be this one. And let me see. Uh huh. There we go. Okay. Can you see the picture?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. What about
No.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you see the picture, Kirby?
Yes, I
Can you see
can.
the picture? All right.
Yes.
Good. And just 30 seconds, describe the activity that these people are doing in this library. And how do you think they are just taking it? They are just having fun. They're just, I mean, what kind of mood they're having right now. Okay. Okay. So you got 30 seconds to think about it and then 30 seconds to say it. Wow. Is it a parrot? Wow.
No.
Uh-huh. Is it from where you live, Cardi?
Yeah, it's not a parrot. They call it myna.
Ah, mine. Ah, nice, mine.
Yeah.
Is your pet?
No, no, no. It's just sitting on the power line outside. There's lots of them here. Lots of
Oh,
miners in
really?
Fiji. Mm.
Like, oh wow, that's a natural. Fowls that you have in there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. We got a lot of doves because no, we live in the city. They're pretty much nasty sometimes. That's okay. Uh-huh. Good. All right. 30 seconds. We're gonna start with Oriana. Oriana, tell
Okay,
us.
okay, we'll start. They're in the library, and they look like really concentrated with the last test, and
Mm-hmm.
here they are preparing the speech about his test, or might be uh, yeah, they are preparing the whole subject, and they are really concentrate, and they looks like a little bit uh, worried. No, concentrate, might be concentrate, and working in pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Boy and woman, woman and boy, and they are using a laptop, not a tablet,
Mm-hmm.
and they are copy the text, or the speech, or okay.
Okay, thank you. 30 seconds. Okay, now the turn of Curdy. Tell us.
So there are about four people sitting together in a library, and they are doing a group study, and they are very focused in their study, and they all are writing, and they're also using their tablets and their notebooks and their pens in the group study.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're very
Awesome.
focused, all of them.
That's right. Do you see?
And none of
Do
them
you
is.
know? Yeah, yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Curdy. Did you notice the Oriana said a word that means something in the same as what Curdy said about this word, concentrate and focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Concentrate probably in a very formal English. Yes, it means something. But if you're talking to someone, probably I don't know, from like a normal people, concentrated means like you're having a juice, very concentrated. Okay, all right. So, but if we are talking about a people's state of mind that is taking something seriously, we're talking about focus. Okay, focusing is in this
Hmm.
time a right way of description. Okay, does that make sense?
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm not saying it's bad, the word concentrated, but the right one is focus. Okay,
Yes.
good. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good, awesome.
Okay.
Now let's go with another picture. In the second picture, I'm gonna show you. You have to look at the picture and make questions about it. All right. So and you have to tell to one each other at least three or two questions out of the picture, and the other one has to answer. All right. Okay. Okay. And here I go with the other picture. Where is it? The other picture. Uh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Can you see? All right. So you have 20 or less than 20 seconds to think about two questions or three questions you may ask your partner. Okay. In this case, Curdy and Oriana. So and to answer a certain question that probably is you can make up out of that picture. Okay. or that or of from that scene. Okay, here we
Okay,
go. 20
Kenny, who
seconds.
started? Who started? Okay,
Now you got a question?
who started? Kenny, Kirby, or me?
You can start.
Yeah, you can start it, Oriana.
Yeah. Mm, right now? Mm, yeah, I will start. Okay, the first. Can we start with questions? No, Kenny? Questions and
Yes.
answers? Yeah, questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make up the questions and Curdy answer them. Then the
Okay.
turn of Curdy makes us questions and then Oriana answers them.
Okay. Question number one can be, what do people celebrate? What do people celebrate?
Um, it looks like they are celebrating uh, probably a birthday for the older guy, the grandfather
Yeah.
or the father.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Could be. Okay. Question number two. Uh, okay. Where can you see? What do you see? Uh, for okay. What can you see behind far from there? From them?
What can I see behind
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's
the white wall, or what is it?
yeah. A white
Okay.
wall. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a wall. It's also a wall, but okay. Yeah. And question number three. Okay. That's all. That's all for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Behind the white wall, looks like there's a house, like a Japanese type of house,
Yeah.
um, like a Japanese design house.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. It's
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Does that answer your question, Oriana?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sí, está bien. Sí, me dijo she's could be she's can be a wide wall, but it's a bull. It's a wall. It's like it's, como le dicen? Sorry, blanket, white blanket.
Ah, you mean
Um, okay.
from the metallic structure?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so those are, I don't know, probably covers, you know, that covers, you know, a
Uh,
certain facility,
uh-huh.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. But you know, that was good as well because you know there is a house, I mean, a Japanese designed house behind,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
which is probably could be Chinese or Japanese, or probably a Chinatown behind. I don't know, could be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Now, now let's start with Curdy. You got one or two questions or three questions to make out of this picture, and Oriana will answer them. Go ahead.
What season is it there now? Like, is it summer or winter?
What season? Summer probably, cause they are wearing casual clothes, maybe um, curly dress, and yeah, maybe summer, summer, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that answer your question, Curdy?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
um, And the other one, what is the boy holding behind him? It's a present, but what is, what could possibly be in that, wrapped in that gift wrapper?
Mhm.
Possible gift, also present. Uh, Vera, oh yeah. Maybe uh, maybe maybe okay, box. Maybe a box from their parents, or yeah, okay, his grandparent, or mom or dad. Maybe a box. Looks like a box. No,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Cool. Do you have any more questions, Curti?
No, that's all.
That's all. All right. So probably that rapid back. I mean, that rapid present could be. I don't know. To me, it looks like a tortillas, Mexican tortillas for this kind of party.
Ah,
I don't know. Could be
okay.
anything. It could be a book. Could be something. But it looks like a little bit a little basket made of plastic, which is green,
Yeah.
and inside
Uh-huh.
could be something of
Oh,
food, probably sushi. I don't know, something that you like, or
uh,
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like
Chocolates.
uncertain to say, but
I'm
it's
starting
all
to
right
say.
because that belongs to the way of description of the picture. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we finish until here because we extended like a 6 minutes more. And actually, Curdy was before the time, like at 7:59. She was, oh no, even earlier than that. And thanks, Curdy, for being with us. You're always welcome not to be with us, for the next Saturday at 7. And yeah, we're just gonna. I just want you. I want to finish this with your impressions and what do you think about this kind of a English speaking? Because there's a lot of ways we can improve. One of those is describing. We have to use certain vocabulary. We can accurately describe something, an object, a noun, a situation, activity, or whatever people are doing. And yeah, do you have any impressions? Probably we can probably have it as a feedback or to take in count. I don't know. What do you think?
I think like this was really good for day-to-day communications. Like if you go out, if you observe some things, if you're trying to start a conversation with someone, so these type of activities help to start communications. It like teaches us just how to be more observant of our surroundings, and then pick up things that you can like talk to people about. So like for English of second language speakers who speak English, it can help us to like help us to communicate better in English.
Of course. True, true, true. Good. Oriana, any impressions from this activity?
Impression, yeah. I would say that's a similar like the other one that 2 weeks ago, and I think it can be the best way to improve your speaking skill, especially with beginners.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for beginners, how people can be more confident, and yeah, more confident. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. This is the point. The English Connect allows us to make people to feel more comfortable when they are speaking, especially
Yeah.
English. It includes other languages as well, French, German, Spanish, or whatever language. But the thing is, you have to feel confident, and when you feel confident, you express a message. See, it's kind of like in our missions. You didn't know a language before, then you went in that area where everybody else were speaking a different language, and you summoned yourself into learning that language because you needed to communicate yourself. And that is the miracle that what a heavenly Father promises. We believe in the gift of tongues and in the interpretation of tongues, which is, trusting in what the Lord can give you in the very moment you need him. Yes. All right. So this is prophetic. This has been taught in the scriptures. This has been taught by our leaders. And that's a promise still to every one of us who are looking for something. In this case, learning English. Well, it's awesome just to have you both over here. Cody, thank you so much. I don't know, will you come for the next Saturday?
I will try. If I'm not occupied, then I'll be here.
Yeah,
Because yeah.
sure. Okay, that will be awesome. Actually, the next Saturday, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be in charge of this lesson because there's gonna be another English teacher who's gonna, take this activity, and he's gonna be in charge. I'm gonna be working in the mine, so basically working and doing something like this, it'll be very hard to do. But anyway, so I'm gonna confirm. I'm gonna let you know if I'm gonna be able or not, so that we can start in the next Saturday, right? And if Oriana, please invite. Oriana is one of my teachers of English. She is a volunteer in English Connect. She also, like she said, she's teaching in the university, and she gives a lot of time, teaching English to the members of this stake and non-members too. And we are in errands of the Lord right now. So nobody pay
So
us.
for you, sorry.
Yeah, but and it's okay. Well, if there is something probably I'm thinking like of later, probably Curti, if you have in mind something to help us or support us, that'll be well received, during this week. So probably you would have time, or maybe not. But if you have something, write me back in my messenger or WhatsApp, and I will check and count. All right.
Okay, it was good seeing you again.
Yeah, sure. We can make other kind of games, not like the formal speaking tests, but we can make games of something. We can arise our skills, our faculties of speaking. So that'll be awesome.
Daddy, tío
Okay.
B te está llamando.
All right. I'll be ready in a minute. Okay,
Where's
little.
the Guma?
That's my son. He's
Where's
telling
the
me.
Guma?
I don't know where's the gun.
The Guma, he's lost.
I don't know where is it.
Where is it?
You better find it by yourself. Yeah. See. Okay. Well,
Okay.
my dear friends, we're just gonna cut it, and thank you for being here. And this is gonna be uploaded in YouTube. So peace out. That will be awesome. So you can show your students. Probably can see they can learn from it, and for the purpose of improving English speaking. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, thank you for inviting me, Kenny, and it was a pleasure for me to meet Kirti, and hope we stay together the next time, the next Saturday, and share impressions. And it's a fact. It's challenging to learn or and teach a foreign language. In my case, I learned to French. I speak French too, and English. It's more more comfortable. No, more logical. No, actually, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but
You feel more confident, maybe?
yeah, I'm more confident speaking with different kind of people and with you. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Before we go, please turn on the light. I mean, turn on your cameras. I'm gonna take a screenshot, so we can have this memorial time of us together. All right.
Oh,
Okay, turn on your cameras, please. Hello. I'm with the background of of Jackson Hole. Idaho of Michigan. The wooden stuff, wooden house with rocks, a lot of pine trees. Curdy, she's always like that, all bright and blossom, which is good. Oriana, yeah, she's like, always as well, very, intriguing too. Okay, I think Oriana, did you turn it on, your camera? Okay, just give me 3 seconds. I'm gonna take a snapshot. Okay, and screenshot. 1, 2, and Curdy, your camera
It's on.
is on. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Okay. Smile to the camera and say hi or hello or something. Thank you for being here. Thank
okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye. A hug and kisses for each one of you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.